I know if you were not here, you would probably be in your air-conditioned room with a cup of coffee because it's very hot. Yes. But that's exactly what we are going to be talking about today. Let's just be practical today. When you become too comfortable, it is difficult to wait on the Lord. If you are too comfortable, it becomes so challenging to wait. Laxity, you know. If Jesus told you he was coming today, how would you respond to him? Anxious? Oh, I need to see a priest for confession. I haven't prepared myself. Jesus is coming. How would you respond? Your reaction would probably, express the way you have been preparing, if you have prepared or not. When Jesus knocks on the door of our hearts, are we truly prepared to welcome him in? Are we emotionally and spiritually ready to embrace his presence when he shows up? Readiness is very important in every aspect of our lives. Not merely in our spiritual life, also other aspects of our life. Because it helps us to withstand and process every unforeseen circumstance. A principal once told his teachers, I will be dropping into classrooms sometime this week. No date was given. No time was given. The teachers who were always prepared didn't worry. And I want you to underline that worry, that phrase, that word, worry. They kept teaching as usual. But the ones who only prepared last minute were on edge all week. Anxiety. When we fail to prepare, it means that we have prepared to fail. That is what it is. In this case, Jesus is inviting us to a life of readiness. He wants us to have this as a lifestyle. Every Christian should be ready at all time. All the time must be ready. A life of readiness should be our lifetime, our lifestyle, rather. The call to readiness. Keep your lamps burning means staying spiritually awake, keeping the fire or the flame of your faith alive. Keep the lamps burning. Readiness here is not passive waiting, it is active service. And let's be clear about this. It is not passive waiting, but active service. Like soldiers on night watch We are to stay alert, even in the quiet hours, when it feels like nothing is happening. One careless nap, and we miss the moments. You are here today because you have answered the call of Jesus to be here today. Not you didn't answer the call of your air-conditioned room to remain because of the weather. No. That is only part of preparation we are talking about. You say no to that comfort zone of yours that would have kept you from listening to Jesus today. The blessing of the watchful. Here is the surprising twist. When the master returns and finds his servants ready, he serves them. Think about that. The Lord of glory puts on an apron. Jesus himself, the King of the universe, puts on an apron and serves those who were faithful to him. Our waiting is not in vain. God notices every act of faithfulness, every quiet moment of obedience, every prayer prayed in secret. He knows about all. He knows it all. Remember, he asks us, when you want to pray, get into your room, lock the doors. I sees all that is done in secret. I will reward you. He knows everything. He knows the sacrifices you are making. He knows how much you have prayed. Like a bride in ancient Jewish culture, we live in expectancy. She didn't know the exact hour the groom would return, but she kept her lamp filled with oil and her wedding dress ready, waiting for the shouts, "The bridegroom is coming." That's exactly what we should do. Ready, always. The surprise of his coming. None of us would want to be caught unaware. That is why being ready stems from self-reflection. In today's gospel, Jesus calls us to regularly and intentionally evaluate our lives, as we cannot predict when he will return. The ancient philosopher Socrates once remarked, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This suggests that a life lacking self-reflection, purpose, and consideration of Jesus' return is a life not fully embraced. Jesus compares his return to a thief in the night, not because he is a thief, no, but because he will come unexpectedly. Underline that word, unexpectedly. You cannot plan for the moment. There is no room to plan for that moment. No way. It doesn't happen that way. You can only live in such a way that whenever it comes, you are ready. Whenever it comes, you are ready to go. And that means readiness should be our lifestyle. Readiness should be our culture. So that when he comes, He would find us waiting. The greatest danger is not that we openly reject Christ. No. It is that we slowly drift into complacency or laxity. We get busy, distracted, and comfortable. That is the greatest danger. But delayed preparation means a missed opportunity. As an individual and as a community, the flame of faith we share can only remain alive when we are at service to one another. And our readiness is formed in everyday faithfulness, especially in little things like serving at the pantry and in other ministerial capacities. Jesus wants to meet us showing mercy. Jesus wants to meet you showing love. Jesus wants to meet us being compassionate. My fellow Christians, let the lamp of compassion in us never go dimmed. We must stand together as a community to defeat the laxity of hate, injustice, discrimination, jealousy, and envy. Let us live in obedience, not because we fear surprises, but because we love the Master. You are not here because of Father Cyril or Father Math. You are not here because of Kevin. You are not here because of Dr. Nemo. You are not here for anybody. You are here because you love Jesus. That is why you are here. So you don't have to be afraid of when is he coming. No, love him. When you love him, you have the reason to wait on him. He will surely come. When you love him, you have the desire to wait and be alert at every moment. One day, without warning, when we hear the sound of the Master's arrival, there will be no time to fix things, no chance to quickly get ready. Our readiness will be determined by how we have lived every day leading up to that moment. It's up to you to think about it. God bless us.